Come on closer, baby, let the lights go out. Yeah. We fall and then we rise. No more alibis, I wanna hide now. Yeah. Falling to the fire, baby, we could ride the night, yeah. I'ma show you, or we could shine the light, yeah. Lift your hands, free your mind and mind combine and float up to the higher. It's okay, it's okay. Close your eyes, baby, let me show you pure love, pure love. Come on, baby, let me get you close to pure love, pure love. Pure love, pure love. Pure love, pure love. Walk a straight line, how many fingers? An ecstasy, fragrance lingers, yeah. And those endless conversations, and you feel it floating now. I finally got you, and I'm following you into the fire. Baby, we could ride the night, yeah. I'ma show you, or we could shine the light, yeah. Lift your hands, free your mind and mind combine and float up to the higher. It's okay, it's okay. Close your eyes, baby, let me show you pure love, pure love. Come on, baby, let me get you close to pure love, pure love. Pure love, pure love. Pure love, pure love. Hold me up, cause you never wanna drop me, not me. Got the key, dancing to unlock me. Side to side, know their fingers don't faze me. Crazy to say, but nothing's gonna stop me. You're talking to get you. I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you. You should say what you say. Oh, come on, get it longer. Oh, come on, get it longer. Close your eyes, baby, let me show you pure love, pure love. Come on, baby, let me get you close to pure love, pure love. Close your eyes, baby, let me show you pure love, pure love. Come on, baby, let me get you close to pure love, pure love. Show you, let me show you pure love, pure love.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome. Yeah, it's too high
The
up.
beast and
I look like I'm in a hole, and this one looks like she's not here.
tilt us down a little bit. I love this new painting behind me. I picked the set myself. Do you like it?
I can't even see.
This is Barbara Silver. This new painting that just came in last week from Barbara Silver. Teddy on fire. Happy Monday to you.
Happy Monday to everybody out there. Happy Monday morning. It's been a very busy
It's
day.
been a very busy day, is all I can tell you.
The
He
beast-
wants to tilt that down.
The beast is like ridiculously too high. All I see is me in a hole.
Happy Monday. We got a busy day today.
Oh, take the word "duh" out even.
Duh, the busy day.
Keep going.
A busy
That's
day.
Good. That's good. Listen, today's an exciting day.
Very.
Because we have a lot of people here. And they already lit the camera, so we got to go over to camera 3.
Let's go right to camera
Let's go
3
to
because
camera
we are
3.
kicking today off with a very, very special birthday
Slick.
presentation for Dan.
Tighten up on him. He's like an ant. What is it what you guys say? Tighten up on that camera, please.
Happy birthday, Dan.
Thank you. I was blessed. I'm at work with this beautiful cake that I see extra forks here, but is that for Sharon?
No, that's for you, actually.
What number?
What mic are you on?
3.
A3.
Is it on? Yeah.
Make sure your mic boxes are on, guys. Make sure they turn on the mic boxes. We're going to see that. But today's a very special day. It's Dan's 29th birthday.
I thought he was 28.
And he had a very special birthday weekend with Slick.
Yes, him and Slick were, I don't want to say, they went shopping. I wasn't invited.
So we gotta sing a very special happy birthday. I know you're heading over to work at the radio station. We're on a tight crunch because you got to go to work, but I'm so glad you came over to spend the morning with us.
Yeah, it's great to be surrounded by everyone here. I couldn't miss out on something big in Brooklyn on my birthday. I'd be terrified. And it's nice Adobe gave me that little birthday present with the discount for all my hats. Not working.
What discount?
Adobe. He got an Adobe discount for his birthday.
I know, that's what he told me. He says it must have been his birthday. That's why they gave him a cut in price.
Exactly what I'm thinking.
They knew.
You know what's nice about birthdays? That you get to shed your skin and start all over again.
Like a snake?
I did get the haircut, the
He
birthday
got a haircut.
birthday
He's got a
cut.
hat.
You look
New
pretty
hat.
good. You
Bless.
look spectacular.
Thank you.
So
Now,
go ahead.
He's the only guy, when he goes, him and Pierre now are wearing ties at WNN.
Looking nice.
I walk in there sometimes, I look around and says, am I in the right place?
You got a little dressed up today for the birthday. Look, your socks match your shirt.
You like my socks? They have eyes.
I like that.
My socks have
I
eyes.
got to tell you, did not expect a purple ring on the top of them, but it's kind of a nice little touch pop
No,
of
if I
color.
take off my shoes, there are 2 eyeballs on my sock.
Really?
Yes.
Got the whole black,
'Cause
white,
I was
with
going to sing happy birthday.
a pop of color. Your socks match my shoes. I know we totally planned that also.
It doesn't match your shoe. You have purple shoes.
Look at the ring on top of your socks.
I got a ring on top of my sock. What
Yeah.
do I do? Anyway, back to Dan and his birthday.
What does 29 have in store for you?
29 is going to be a much better year than 28.
Amen.
Yeah, it's going to be a good, and 2020 for that in general. 2021, I'm on that same page. It's looking forward, and it seems like everyone's ready to come out of this COVID together and move forward. So I'm really, really happy with the position I'm at this birthday.
Well, we're really excited that you're here with us, and we're excited that we get to celebrate your birthday with you. And Slick got to do some shopping with you. You got a haircut.
Yeah.
So I think no better way than to do some birthday celebration. Slick,
Yeah.
you going to sing for us? Yeah, we haven't heard you sing, Slick, since Christmas.
Yes, Dick, why don't you sing for us?
Well, I'll sing.
There's
let's say happy
there's
birthday.
there's
Come on, guys,
nothing
come out,
more
let's sing
I
happy
want for my
birthday.
The
birthday.
candles are burning.
That's it. That's
All
it.
right, you ready,
Slick.
Freddie?
I'm ready.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dan. Miss
Hey.
Joe.
And you belong in
To
the
you.
zoo.
Enjoy 20.
No!
No! You got to wave it.
You gotta wave. Take a plate and wave.
Pandemic going on.
New COVID precautions on the cake.
Oh my God.
Wave it out. I want to eat your spit.
Make a wish.
I got my wishes made. They're all made.
Woohoo! Awesome.
And Daniel turns 29. It's official, ladies and gentlemen. He is no longer jailbait.
May 29 be the best year ever. Thank you for being a part of our family and the family of WWNN.
It's a pleasure to
And
be
we
here.
love having
I
you.
will.
That's right. Dan is he's a really good guy. I gotta tell you. I haven't met a lot of good people in Florida. I met Slick. The guys, guys are tough down here. You got RK over there. We got, but this guy, gotta keep an eye on this
Stand-up guy. I got to tell you.
Stand-up guy.
My girls are my girls, but when you get some stand-up guys in here, Freddie, I got to say, Hats off to you.
I gotta tell you, he's one of the few guys, you know, he follows the same deal that Slick has been doing since he's been here. One of the few guys that can actually say, you know, you can count on him. If he doesn't get it right, he's gonna give it 110%.
He and Slick set the bar high, RK, so you got a good mentors there for you.
RK, when is your birthday?
January 19th.
Oh, his
All right.
passed. And how old are you?
Well, make sure you cut your cake because I know you got to eat before you go.
I do.
Teddy's leaving at 12:30. We had to get everyone's birthday in. I
Who else got
believe
another birthday?
we had to get his birthday in. We had to get everything in before he goes. Taylor, let us know when we have our guest joining us online.
Do you know when Taylor?
Oh my God! I just broke the knife.
He broke the knife.
And that's the whole cake server.
So it wasn't me. So it wasn't me there. I didn't mess it.
It's the muscles is all I can tell you.
It is. It's a good. It must be a good cake too.
It's a pandemic break.
It's a pandemic cake.
You know,
is all
it's
I
good
can tell
luck
you.
if you break it, by the way.
If you break the knife,
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
I never either, but what the hell? It sounds good.
And you make a good wish and see. Teddy went out this morning and got that cake just for Dan.
You know, it's funny. I haven't
Thank you,
seen-
Teddy.
I
Oh,
haven't seen
Freddie?
you all
Or
day.
Freddie or Teddy?
Teddy.
Teddy,
Thank you.
I haven't seen you all day. I ran out to get
Oh, my
something
God.
notarized. Just to, all over Boca I drove with it. It didn't happen. They don't do it.
Slick, you need your muscles.
Give me a new knife.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna go grab
There's the other knife over by the microwave.
I
See
got
if,
my pocket knife.
see if that works a little bit better. But we got a lot of things going on. They did 2 shows. Taylor did her show. Val did her show. I sat and had a little chit chat with Lena, who did Fuego.
I saw it when I came in.
Haley's doing our social media now, which I'm excited about
And here
because
we
she's
are.
ready to rock and roll. You need to make.
Girl touched it. And now it's broken.
What happened? Who touched it?
Cracker Barrel touched it.
Cracker Barrel. You broke
Who
the
needs
megaphone.
batteries?
I put batteries in it. Look, even the siren doesn't work.
What'd she do to it?
Touched it. She literally touched it.
Where did you get the batteries from?
No, these are the batteries that were working this morning, and then Cracker Barrel touched it.
Cracker Barrel
Who
touched
needs
the
new
megaphone.
batteries? That never goes back. It's Cracker Barrel proof.
Are our guests on the line?
Rich is on.
Rich is on. All right, so we've got a new guest joining us, which I'm kind of excited that Haley's doing social media because this guest comes to us through social media, through Instagram. It's manufacturer Direct Eyewear. Say that.
Say it again.
Manufacturer Direct Eyewear.
What kind of eyewear?
Well, we're going to find that out.
Okay, let's do it.
So we've got Rich joining us from Manufacturer Direct Eyewear. There he is. He's the manager of the store right on Hillsborough. And it's kind of serendipitous that I'm heading over to the eye doctor today. Maybe I need new glasses. Now I got a place to go. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, Rich.
How you doing?
We're great. How are you doing?
Good.
Tell us about Manufacturer Direct Eyewear. You have a lot. You've got an optometrist. You've got a lot of things going on over there.
We got everything here. We've been in business for over 20 years. We're a prime location on Hillsborough, in Deerfield, and we have probably maybe 30 of your higher styles. Plus, we also have some budget styles. We have majority of the designers that are out there today. Anything that's hot, we got it.
So can you turn off the
We
fan?
sell through pretty quick. So
Where are you located on Hillsborough?
142 West Hillsborough, right before Dixie Highway.
Oh, right near the radio station.
Right down the street.
Very close. You've been there for over 20 years?
Yeah.
And tell us the type of brands. You have an optometrist, I know, that does complete exams.
Complete exams. We also check for cataracts, basically everything. We also, the brands we carry, we have Chopard, we have Prada, we have Oliver Peoples, Coach, Tiffany.
I'm all
Yeah.
in. Maybe I need to get new glasses.
We
soon,
got
is all
every-
I can say.
We got everything.
You know, when you're aging like me, not like you, and you have all these multiple levels of lenses in your eyewear, you try to act like you're a little bit. You don't. You're like, you just get your
What do you mean
readers.
You have multiple levels.
I've got I've got my far-sighted, I got my nearsighted, I got my readers. It's all in one lens. All my glasses have everything built into one.
How many stages you have in your glass?
I don't know, Rich, how many stages can you have in your glasses when people have them done?
A lot of times it's just three. We have single vision, you have progressive that has your distance, your mid-range, and your reading. Again, our basic program here is we want to make you look good. Because if you look good, we look good. And if you see, that's even better. That's better.
That's an extra.
We
You can see
have,
it's an extra.
yeah, we do contacts. You name it, we have it.
Is there any new trends in eyewear that people are looking at right now? Now that they're getting out of the Zoom world back into the real world?
Everyone's getting back into, if you're wearing glasses, you want to know that you're wearing glasses. It's usually big and bold, a lot of color. You know, if you want to wear, you know, gold, we usually refer to that as face jewelry. There's a lot of different looks right now. Very trendy. Right now would probably be your basic look, just modified colors. So
Trendy is good. I know people were so in Zoom in the past year. Did it change in what people, their eyes, more eye exams, what people are looking to do?
buying multiple pairs now, more so than they've done before, because a lot of people are home and they're working from home. So they have a chance to think about what they're wearing. So you have daytime wear, you have nighttime wear, you know, a lot of different choices.
Right, different accessories for Zoom, because say I've got a meeting with you and I want one look, but if I've got a meeting with these guys, I may want another look. So, because all people had from here up. So it was hair, makeup, and earrings for women, and glasses. That was like really trendy on accessories for the Zoom world.
Now they have sunglasses that have prescription, and then the sunglasses get dark on the outside and they get light when you walk inside.
That is transition. Those are transition lenses. They now come in two versions, regular transition and extra active. The extra active gets darker in the car. Regular sunglasses like your Maui Jim, they're probably one of the better brands on the market right now. They are polarized, they are triple coated, great protection for South Florida eyes, and especially if you're on the water. We have Ray-Ban, we have a lot of different styles that are out there, but the best for your eyes down here is basically your polarized. You know, it stops the glare and great protection on the eyes.
And you can put prescription in the sunglasses to
Yes.
protect your eyes from the UV rays.
And they polarize it.
What does
That's
that
right.
mean? What does that mean, polarized?
Polarized stops the glare. So if, let's say, you're in your afternoon traffic going down Hillsborough and the sun's hitting you, you see the car in front of you. If you don't have polarized lenses on, you get the glare off it. So actually the car looks white because all you see is glare. If you have polarized, it stops the glare. You can actually see the car in front of you. So that's the other big difference.
And it's interesting because you go to the dollar store and buy a cheap pair of sunglasses, they're not polarized. So when you walk outside,
They're not UV protection. You want UV protection.
and that's the other problem,
No,
but
that's
it looks
most-
like you don't wear anything because you get this glare even though you're wearing sunglasses. It's ridiculous.
Why is UV protection so important for your eyes?
Cataracts, macular degeneration. I mean, there's a lot of different things. Without the UV protection, it brings on a lot of things, you know, diseases of the eye.
Did you know that? Is that why you're always yelling at me to put on my sunglasses?
In the day I had LASIK done, and they said to me, as you get older, you're gonna have to pick your poison. He says, but you better marry your sunglasses. Linda's always
Yeah.
screaming at me, always. But it isn't just sunglasses. You gotta get polarized sunglasses. If you ever see
Yes.
the commercial where they put on regular sunglasses and polarized, when you put on polarized, everything opens up like it's coming 3D.
Remember the Foster Grant commercials that did that?
Yes.
But now it's not just the polarized, it's the UV protection for your eyes from the Florida sun.
That's true. And when you look good,
Right.
you put them on. You know, this one here, if she don't look like a movie star, she don't want to put them on.
Hey,
but they can make me
glasses
look like a
are
movie star.
quality.
That's the name of the game. You want to look good in them. And then even if you wear like 4 or 5 different pairs, you want to look good in them because it encourages you to keep them on. And I was told, wearing it in the car, you keep it on until you get inside. Don't take them off in the car to walk through the sun, and then and not have them when you walk in the building. They yell at me. Everybody yells at me, because my father had degeneration.
Macular degeneration.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it's a tough game, that one.
So the UV helps with different eye diseases. I just 2 years ago I had
Right.
treatment for narrow angle glaucoma.
Right.
And so I got to go back and get all that checked out. But I don't wear sunglasses.
Always check. Yeah. But wear your sunglasses, definitely.
Well, I got to come to you for
you
that
need
because I don't have
Another
any. So-
plus is to wear lenses if you're on the computer a lot, blue light protection, or if you're on your cell phone. The blue light protection also helps, it benefits you from your cataracts and also from macula. So these are other things that have been added to lenses that really make a big difference.
So I wanted to ask you about the blue light protection because I can't wear 2 pairs of glasses. I can't wear my prescriptions and then blue light. So you
Yes, you
have,
can.
can
Blue
you add
light
the blue
is
light to it?
It's a coating that's added onto the lenses. But if you're
So
wearing
what-
transition lenses that turn dark, they automatically have the blue light protection in them. So
Oh.
it helps you with your cell phones, it helps you with your computers.
That's really, the computer wear is really important. So you can get your glasses to do everything.
You want to make sure, and again, but you have to wear them. So,
But
like he
even your
says-
day glasses,
yeah.
like if your readers had blue light protection, that would help again with cataracts and macular degeneration and all of that.
I want to create a holder that when you open up your laptop, the glasses are held right there so that you don't forget to wear them. This business is so crazy that everybody is doing something. And I noticed that the kids don't wear the blue blockers, they don't wear the blue light protection. But if you have a clip and you put it on a laptop, it'll remind them to do it. I mean, I do so much computer work. That's another thing they yell at me. I don't wear enough of those. So I already see a need.
If you had the glasses with everything in it, it'd be automatic.
Yep.
That's why I'm really excited about that.
I had to call Rich. I already see I got to go.
I'm excited that you can add everything to one pair of glasses.
Just think, you forgot
Right.
me.
And that's what people are looking for, is the blue light and the protection. I don't know if people realize how important all of those different layers are. You know, as we get older, they think, oh, you know, you don't need to protect your eyes from the sun. The blue light, I think kids more, their generation know about the blue light than the sun protection.
The younger generation is more aware of the blue light protection. The older generation is now the one that is basically enforcing it. So it's such a big difference with computers and with the cell phones that it's something you realize after a while that, oh my God, I can't see my cell phone, I can't see the computer. So all these pluses, you know, really make a big difference.
You know, it's interesting when I'm not using my glasses or I'm trying, I don't want to grab them, I'm being lazy. Everything just has this glare on it. Everything's fuzzier than it should be because my eyes, for me, they're trying to adapt and figure this whole situation out.
It's also, you're putting a strain on your eyes and it
That's
gets
what it
worse.
You know, it's funny. When I lived in New York City, the sun is not as intense as it is down here for some reason. And the athletes down here,
Not necessarily. It's the same everywhere. It's just we realize it in Florida.
well, I got to tell you, when I coached down here, the glare was so intense that if you didn't wear sunglasses, you weren't able to see the ball.
Right.
And I thought it was, maybe it's because it's out more down here than it is up north, but I thought it was tremendous, the amount of sunlight down here. And when you go on the water, it even vibrates even stronger on the ocean or by the beaches.
The difference with the polarized is that you can wear them if you're at the beach or if you're in the water, you can actually see the fish in the water with polarized glasses. That's the other difference.
So for sunglasses, you need polarized, you need UV protection. you can put in your prescriptions. You could also get the
Yes.
transitions from your regulars. For inside glasses, you want the anti-glare, you want the blue light, and you can still do the transitions, or
Right.
like my lenses, I think I've got 3. I think I've got all those different things, and my readers at the bottom, but it looks like one lens, so it kind of encompasses
Yeah,
everything.
that's the, yeah.
That's kind of cool. I didn't know you had that.
My progressives, yeah. I know, because I look too young to have all that stuff, right?
Oh, is that what it is?
She's a
You
big
know
girl
what?
now.
I couldn't commit to readers because I got all kinds of funky eye stuff. So my readers, I can't buy the cheap ones because one eye's different than the other. So I can't buy those.
Right.
And then I needed what I needed for the computer, which is different, plus what I needed for long distance. So all of this is in one. But now I can add the blue light, so I'm excited to come see Rich that I can do all of this.
We'll take care of you. We'll make you look great.
Oh, thank you.
Because
When-
if you
what
look great, we look great.
Well, I'm so excited that you're right there off of Dixie and Hillsborough because it's so close to the
Yeah.
radio station.
It's right down the street.
And you have an optometrist on site, and they do the fittings as well
Yeah.
for contact lenses?
Yes. Do everything.
And that's different than, well, and they'll do prescriptions for glasses. They'll do a complete eye exam.
Contact lens exam also includes your eyeglass exam. So it's all in one.
Oh, well, that's nice, because a lot of places divide it up.
Right.
They'll do your eyeglass
We do
exam,
everything
and then they got to do another contact lens exam, right? So they're shaking their head, yes, our crew knows.
Slick gotta go get his eyes checked.
And what about insurance? You work with different insurance companies?
We take a majority. Majority for the doctor we do. For the glasses, if we don't take your insurance, we'll discount it for you.
Well, that's fair. That's nice.
Take a majority of the insurances.
Wow.
Which is great. And HSAs and all of those good
I
things.
never heard of
Yeah.
anybody do that. They discount it if they don't take the insurance.
Which is really nice.
We take it.
And Slick, maybe we'll send you over there to get some new glasses. 2 boys in a car heading over there.
Hey,
I don't-
good.
I actually do need my eyes checked too.
You need your eyes checked? See that? My studio here we're filled with crew, so everyone's going to need to come over to see you. What's the best way to, should we go to your bit.ly link on Instagram or call the office for scheduling?
Call the office and for you, tell us where you're from, and this way we can speed it through and get you in right away.
And what are your hours and days of the week that you're open?
We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday, 9 to 4. Doctors here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Wow. So you guys have a lot of options.
Yeah.
A lot of
You need a
options.
phone number?
What's the best phone number to reach you at?
It is 954-570-9293.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Stay with us. When we come back, let's talk about more things that manufacturer Direct Eyewear offers right on Hillsborough and Dixie Highway. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
The way you live your life says a lot about you. The way you choose to commemorate your lifetime can say even more. It's a single event that speaks volumes. So how do you celebrate a life? Dignity Memorial providers believe that your memorial service should be as unique as you are, reflecting your personality and your passions. It should be a perfectly tailored send-off, a fitting tribute for family and friends to celebrate the person they love. We're professionals at catering to your every need, right down to the catering. In fact, no detail is too small. So when it comes time for a fitting tribute, we'll see that your final wishes are beautifully fulfilled. It's what Dignity Memorial providers are known for. And why you should rely on us to see that your life is well celebrated. celebration of a lifetime begins here.
Do you need a strong cup of coffee to get you through your day? Try your very own Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee, the official coffee of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You can pick up a bag from us, or two. Contact us at 866-224-5422, or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Cafe coffee. The cafe doors are always looking for a place to get your ice cream fix. Look no further than Cold Stone Creamery. At Cold Stone, we make our ice cream fresh every single day in store. We have over 20 different ice cream base flavors and over 30 different mix-ins to choose from. We also have plenty of signature creations if you don't want to go ahead and choose your own. To end your creation, you can put it in one of our freshly made waffles. We have ice cream cakes, ice cream sandwiches, milkshakes, smoothies, banana splits, sundaes, and so many other things for you to come check out and enjoy. We are the official ice cream store of the Brooklyn Cafe. Hope to see you soon, and remember, it's always a great day for ice cream.
Welcome to Lost Harbor Spirits, a world where pirates inspire our spirits, treasures remain undiscovered, and flavors are infused with the essence of mysterious voyages. The distillery became one of the few women-owned craft spirits production sites in the U.S. From our award-winning spirits of vodka and rum to delicious gin, we're always coming up with some new and exciting flavors to keep your cocktails delicious and fresh. Proudly distilling out of West Palm Beach, Florida, Lost Harbor Spirits is a true treasure waiting to be discovered. Contact Palm Beach Distillery at lostharborspirits.com to take a tour or purchase your favorite spirit at your local liquor store.
Friends, it's Bree and Allie from Kids and Capes. Tune in Saturday mornings on the Brooklyn Cafe Kids Television Network at 10 o'clock, where we share fun and ideas. And remember, peace, love, and kindness.
Hi, I'm Tracy McDonough, owner and founder of Healing Moments. Healing Moments is a healing playroom, a mind, body, spirit center. Our service is love and compassion, and the environment is soothing, peaceful, and inviting. Every area is designed for healing and peace. We deliver services such as massage therapy or lymphatic drainage, energy healing and Reiki, chakra balancing, physical vascular therapy for circulation and pain, vibrational medicine using frequencies and oils, and music in order to calm and relax your mind, body, and spirit. We also offer detoxification services using infrared sauna, ionic foot baths, and power plates. All of our modalities are designed to reduce stress, anxiety, induce relaxation, relieve pain, and provide detoxification and inflammation reduction for optimal healing and wellness.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, mi gente.
On a very busy Monday at the Brooklyn Cafe Show, we've got Dan's birthday. We've got Rich joining us from manufacturer Direct Eyewear. Rich, you guys have a freestanding building. I'm sitting here looking through your site. I'm like, wow, these prism glasses? What are those all about?
You got to come in and see them.
They
And what do they
look
do?
at these.
I thought she said prison glasses. I said
Prism. They're
Well,
orange.
if you're in prison, it helps if you wear them. No, we got a lot of different coloring, mirror coats. Mirror is very big right now. A lot of different colors. Great, we design something for you. If you see something you like, we can create something for you. So that's another plus.
Wow, custom
you know.
glasses.
You've got some incredible designers on your website that are just amazing what you've got. You've got, looks like ski goggles. What about people who are playing sports? Can you make goggles for those also?
Yes, we can. We have a lot of stuff from Oakley for sports. We have some Ray-Ban that still make something for sports. We have some Costa sunglasses. Also Maui Jim makes a sport lens. There's a lot of different styles. Designers, Tom Ford is really hot right now. There's just so many to pick from.
You've got so many, and I guess coming to, you'll help us figure out the right size, right shape, what holds the lenses you
And
need.
there's a lot of stuff that is on the website. I mean, there's stuff that we, not even on the website. That's how much more we have each day that we keep adding.
And that's just for the glasses and then the contact lenses. But let's talk about the importance of a routine eye exam.
Especially South Florida, every year you should come in and have your eyes checked. Most important thing, especially with the sun down here, we're outside a lot, outdoor sports. It's so important to make sure that you have some protection. And also, because our lifestyle has changed, because we do wear, we're on the computers a lot, we're on our cell phones, and our eyes change. There's a lot of strain. So by having our eyes checked every year, it's a definite benefit, and also to make sure that there are no diseases, to make sure that there's no cataracts forming. We're finding younger and younger patients with cataracts, especially in South Florida. We're having a lot more people that are coming in with macula because they're not wearing the right protection on their glasses. And, and glasses aren't just something that's medical anymore. It's a fashion statement, and that just happens to be medical. So it makes a big difference.
I've had bad eyes since I was 4. I was legally blind in one eye. So always glasses and amblyopia and patches. Then I got to the point where it's sustained, and I didn't go to the eye doctor for, I think, 10 years. And then I met you, and my headaches were, considering with eye disease that I had, I should have totally gone. And then I met you, and I have these horrible, horrible migraines, and migraine after migraine. And I finally went, I'm like, all right, I went, and the eye doctor was horrified. And he says, oh my gosh, I hadn't even seen him. My chart was like put away. It had been over 7 years. He said, you've got narrow angle glaucoma, and your eyes are too dark for me to treat you. So I have to go to a laser specialist. Not only did I have it in one eye, I had it in both eyes. So I had to do ASAP laser surgery. So everything Rich is saying, you got to go for your routine eye exam, because you never know what you're going to find. And I was like, I've always had migraines my whole life. But sure enough, there was a reason they were that much worse.
Yeah.
And people don't
Big
realize.
difference.
They don't realize what you got going on.
Well, you have to make. It wasn't easy to get her to go.
I know.
And it's not easy to get her to get her glasses on. At least you're wearing them now.
I
noticed you're wearing them.
Because what Rich says, the eye strain, when you're working so hard to see.
That's where you get the headaches.
And your eyes, you can see you're trying, you're just like fighting to see. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to keep straining. Just wear what you got to do. But now I can look like a movie star.
And I tell you, the whole thing has come a long way. When I was a kid, Johnson & Johnson came out with a hard lens for, what is that? There's a disease in the eyes, and they didn't make hard contact lenses.
Keratosis.
Yes. And they gave me a hard contact lens, and they put them on, and my whole world changed. I could not, but I couldn't take because it was too abrasive for my eye. It hurt. But I didn't care because everything looked green again. And it was unbelievable. So I start screaming in his office. He said, Freddie, take it easy. No. Then Johnson & Johnson came out with the semi-hard, and then they came out with the soft contact. And the soft contact lens changed my life. That's why I went in to have the LASIK. It's something about glasses. When you need them, you should have them. And when I went to the contact lenses, it changed my life. And then I got to go back now because.
But all because you've had LASIK doesn't mean you shouldn't get an eye exam.
No, I know. I got to go. As a diabetic, I'm supposed to go every year. Oh, I'm going to come see you, Rich. I got to come because my doctor, who canceled on me for tomorrow, by the way, wasn't me. He says, come in next Thursday. So he's going to ask me, I got to get a note from you that I went to see you because he doesn't believe me.
Got to come in.
Got to come in.
We'll take care of you.
Yeah, I got to go in.
And it's right next to the radio station. Oh my gosh.
I got no excuses.
You got no excuses.
Now she's going to do it to me.
We work with WNN, the radio station, which is right off of Dixie between Hillsborough and Camino. So.
Right. Not that far away.
No, I got to go.
Exactly right there. Tell us your hours again and the days of the week.
Monday through Friday, 9 to 6. Saturday, 9 to 4.
Saturdays, you can't. You see, really no excuses.
Okay, I
Slick,
heard
2 men in a car. We're going to go down and try on some glasses. That could be a whole fun segment, actually.
It's right down there. It's really convenient, and there's no excuse not to go.
Absolutely. Thank you so
We're
much,
here
Rich, for joining us. More to come. We're both going to be getting down there. I'm going to some new glasses, and you're going to get an eye exam.
And Slick wants to get contacts or something.
You want contacts, Slick?
12? And we had to take Dan with us because he doesn't have an eye exam since he came down from Boston.
No, plus like this person gave me a compliment, and she was like, "What is it?" I was just like a brand new person, and I'm like, "What do you mean? I just don't have my glasses on." I think I was running in and it was raining, and then I took them off, and then I was just a whole different. I just want that Superman feel.
The Superman feel.
You're only Clark Kent right now. I got you.
Well, they can give you the Superman feel, I'm sure. Where's your mic?
Everybody knows me with glasses.
Yeah?
So I feel like,
Good, then nobody will know you without the glasses.
Well,
Yeah, he put it down.
Well, Rich, thank you so much. I think we're going to be sending
Thank
our whole
you.
crew over there.
Everybody's
Pleasure.
gotta go
Come
see
by,
you.
we'll take care of you.
But this is the great thing that we get to do is bring more awareness to things. And there's never a coincidence, right? I happen to be going to the doctor today, and Isabella set it up for you today. So I'm like, there is a reason. So I have a feeling I'll be seeing him a little bit later.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Check
you,
it out.
folks.
Rich, I'll see you soon, Rich.
Manufacturer
Okay,
Direct
thank you.
Eyewear, 954-570-9293. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Yeah.
God keeps sending us signs, right? When he sends you the signs, you got to go.
You got to go. Now he's right down the street, so I have no excuse.
They've got their own freestanding building. I mean, you can't even miss it. And they're
know.
open Monday through Saturday.
I know. No excuses. I hear you.
No excuse. I'm thinking you haven't been in a long time. You're very good at sending me.
I haven't been, yes, but I'm going to go.
I know, you're laughing, Slick, right? When I was having those migraines, and the crazy, who would ever think you'd have glaucoma? I was already 52, 51.
I got to talk to him because
that
my
age.
allergies have been running amok. And the stuff that comes out of my nose in the morning and at night, it is like, I've never seen anything like this. And it's affecting my eyesight, I think. I'm hoping that's what it is. He'll probably tell me, oh no, you're going blind.
Well, your eyes were bothering you a couple months ago for a while.
Yes, and I got to go see him because I know what Doc is going to tell me when he sees me Thursday.
So nip it in the bud.
Frederico, where's your eye note? Because you told me to do it a year ago.
Ah, there you go. Well, now you have someone to go to. You know, we live in a great place, but you don't always know who to go to. Some of the big box stores I've been to for glasses, and they come in wrong, and they come in wrong, and they come in wrong. And you just get so frustrated. If they don't make your eyeglasses the right way after you get the prescription, then what good are they? So you need someone who's going to make your glasses the right way, so actually they work in synergy. So this is nice. You get the eye exam, and they make your glasses. If something's off, they can do it right there on site.
Well, you should always, how do I say this? Ever since I was a kid, I went to a specialist on 181st Street. And he's the only eye doctor that I ever had in my life. And he died. I had him forever. And so the trust factor of seeing another eye doctor, I think, is what my problem is. So I came down to Florida. I haven't been to the eye doctor, I'm going to say, in 10 years.
Well, you know, that was me. And I was legally blind when I was 4, so there was absolutely no excuses for someone with past history of eye disease not to go to the doctor.
It's true. And you know what? When you get up in age, you should take care of yourself, because if you don't, nobody else is going to.
I got to tell you, my maintenance is at a
You're-
whole
you're-
nother
you're
level.
high maintenance.
It's like, and that's just the baseline.
You need like a job just to maintain you. But remember,
it is a
you
job
are
just to maintain.
You are the frat sister to Zeta Beta Bota.
ZBT.
CBD.
Not CBT, ZBT. But I am getting up there in age, I got to tell you.
So, it's all good.
Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, I got to check in with our crew because everyone's been very busy today. Let's do kind of a debriefing and see what they've got going on. Dan went to work. Teddy went to go see her dad, and we got Taylor and Haley left also.
Haley went to school.
So you see, we had a busy morning.
Yes, and they're in there. I don't think there's many people. Oh, we have RK.
We got RK, we got Slick, and we got Taylor. And we got Vincenzo went home sick.
Oh, what happened to Vinny?
He got the vaccine on Saturday, and he's feeling really yucky today.
Oh, you know, he's such a girl.
Grab him something because I made it seem like, hopefully he's not watching. Like, I made it seem like I had something for him. But
What's his name?
His name is.
You forgot his name?
No, but if he's watching, that's the thing. I know he goes back and forth on my stuff.
Well, guess
so
what? Wait till you see what Slick's
his name
got
is
for you
his name
for
is
your birthday.
Chris.
Chris,
but,
wait till
yeah.
you see this birthday gift. It
Chris,
is
when you see
unbelievable.
your cousin, kick him in the, you know what? Because he's gonna go get your gift now.
I mean, he'll be fine with it. It's just like he hit me up and he's like, yeah, you know, it's my birthday.
How old is Chris?
Chris is, I think he's 29 right now.
29? It's a grown man.
Yeah.
Get him a cupcake. Put a file in it.
We grew up together, like how my family told it. We grew up together, like I'll say same farm, just different locations on the farm. Like it's like basically neighbors. Cause what is it? I know my mom but we basically grew up together. So he's kind of like my brother more than my cousin. But I know I was always the youngest. So
You knew you were always the youngest.
I was always the youngest out of every.
I'm glad you knew that, because that's never going to change.
Because I still am. But yeah, he's a grown man though.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
In the day, we used to take a cupcake. Remember the thing the women used to file their nails?
Yes.
What was that called?
A nail file?
Nail filer?
No, but I had
emery board?
Emery board.
Uh-huh.
We took a scissor and we cut a small piece of it. And then you take it and you slip it into the cupcake. Right?
What, are you in prison?
And you bring them the cupcake with a candle, so when they see it, they go, "What the hell is this?"
Is that a prison breakout?
And he says, "This is for the future. This is what I see in your future."
Prison breakout.
That's a breakout. Yeah, that's a shank. That's how you pass around.
Shank?
Shanks. Yeah, that's how you pass around.
A shank? A shank is something that turns into when it becomes a shank.
You're passing out a nail filer.
Cracker Barrel's
It's a
here.
very sharp object.
Sit down. I want to talk to you.
All right, let's take a commercial break. Let's reset the cameras. Check out manufacturer Direct Eyewear right on Hillsborough Boulevard and Dixie Highway. They will do eye exams for you. Great sunglasses, regular glasses, prescription with polar eyes, UV protection, blue light protection, transitions, you name it. They've got a freestanding building, and they're open on Saturdays. So let's take a commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
What's the matter?
If a tree falls from the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 255-312. That's CAFE 255-312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
Amp Media Productions and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock nonstop to promote over 500 shows and businesses with added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422.
For over 30 years, the acute color sense and masterful presentations of this artist have inspired women worldwide. Barbara's style encompasses it all: bold and brazen, subtle and calming, drawing on unconventional techniques and tools, canvas spinning, scraping, and sandpapering. Her hallmark is highly textured surfaces and playful resin-filled abstracts. Barbara graduated magna cum laude from New York University. She studied at Cooper Union and the Boca Museum of Art. To view her artwork, visit her website at barbarasilvergallery.com or contact her by phone at 917-757-0447 or by email at barbarasilvergallery@gmail.com.
The Spa Facial by Maria has amazing facials, body treatments, and sugar body waxing for any special occasion. All our spa treatments have organic and natural ingredients concentrated just for your skin. We guarantee all natural products help you with that extra feeling of zen. The Spa Facial offers organic facials, foot detox, aromatherapy, manscaping, and face and body waxing. Call the Spa Facial for your spa appointment with Maria at 954-213-5034 or visit her website at thespafacial.info.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe. Busy Monday morning it's been.
So tell me, what are these paintings you have behind me?
I changed the set behind me because I kind of thought this new picture that just came in from Barbara Silver kind of went with my dress, but now I'm looking at it, it may not really go, but I love it as a backdrop. I think there's beautiful colors. She brought this in. The colors are muted, and some new pictures we've got in here in the studio. So come on down, check out our little mini gallery of the world, the Brooklyn Cafe Show, and this new piece is from Barbara. Isn't it pretty?
So let me get this right. You put this up because it matches your dress.
Yes, but it doesn't.
So now we're doing the set according to your dress wear.
I always try to do the set according to what we're both wearing, and you were wearing black today, which is a shocker. I know, you don't often wear black
I
or
always
white.
wear black.
I'm kidding, I know. So
And white.
So I put the black frame behind you, so I thought that would kind of accentuate what you were wearing. So I did the set today.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Hence why it doesn't really match as a whole set, but it matches individually.
At least it matches in your mind. That's all that matters.
Exactly what I was thinking. You were out doing some stuff. The kids were all busy. They were running fuego. So I thought, all right, I'm going to set the set. But I like this painting behind us. That's from Amy, and it's actually all textured, layered with different papers and lace behind you.
This one's from Amy. That isn't from Amy.
This is Barbara Silver.
Barbara Silver.
Barbara Silver Gallery.
What about, and that blue one's from Barbara, right? All those new ones are
Yep,
from
but
Barbara?
I couldn't reach those. But this one I could reach.
She has some nice stuff here.
She's got some really nice pieces. A lot of things have changed. It looks like people are doing more muted colors that we've got going on here.
Muted.
A little more muted, not as vibrant. You know, the picture I got of my mom for Mother's Day that she went, oh, she said it's growing on her because every time she looks at it, she smiles. I said, that's what matters. I said, 'cause every time I looked at it, I smiled also.
I think it's spectacular. That
I do too. And every time I look at it, I smile. She said, every time someone walks into the kitchen, they smile, especially the hair color.
Interesting. Now, did you notice that we hung a new banner outside?
You swapped them out, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
You didn't even say anything.
You know, I watched it walk out, and I'm looking here, and I'm looking at here, and my synapses didn't quite connect as to the change that you guys made. My synapses. But I like it.
This is what happens when you go down to the U. You become synaptical.
Wait till next time you go to NYU and you walk the campus. You'll be very nostalgic.
I'm never going to go to NYU.
Why?
Because it's in the village.
What's wrong with the village?
Scary. It's a scary place.
When you go back, you become very reminiscent. Wait till you guys, Val, you take your kids, and Slick, you take your kids back to the school where you went. Taylor, let's put up a two-shot.
Valerie, where did you go to school?
FAU.
Which is right down the street. Do you get reminiscent every time you walk by FAU?
Not really, considering I was only there for 2 years-ish. But I can feel the nostalgic feeling because last year when we went to Buffalo, we went to my mom's school that she went to. She was like, oh, this is where this happened, and this is where this happened. And my brother and I were just looking at each other like, okay, cool, Mom. Can we go to why we came here?
Where did your mother go?
Buffalo State.
Buffalo, not the University of Buffalo, Buffalo State.
Buffalo State.
Is that where she's from?
She's from Long Island.
Wow.
But
Very cold up
She made a right and went to Buffalo.
Oh my gosh. But it's just a different feeling when you take your kids are already out of school. But you never know.
Well, Gio graduated from Full Sail and Freddie graduated from FAU.
Maybe if they ever go back, like Aaron went to law school there, so he didn't take his undergrad at UM, but
Where he got his undergrad?
UF. Both my kids went to University of Florida. So we were house divided for a little bit. And now Chelsea says, I'm the only one that didn't go to UM. And I said, yet. So you never know. I see a master's degree on the horizon for her.
She's going to go get her master's?
She's thinking about it.
Wow.
She just doesn't know in what yet.
Wow. True that.
But,
wow, I'm impressed.
So she's thinking about it.
And isn't it cool that you probably don't have to go to the school because everything is virtual right now?
Yeah.
So it'll probably be a little bit easier in terms of transportation to get your master's. I may have to go get my master's.
Where'd you get an MBA?
Yeah. And I can dunk. Oh, NBA. But I'm thinking of getting my master's. What should I get it in? I can get a master's in anything.
Would you do your MBA?
No.
What's the difference between master's and MBA?
Money that you spend.
Master's
to get
is in business, so it's your master's in business administration.
No, I don't have an MBA.
I know you don't, but would you?
No. No, why? I have a bachelor's of arts. I was in art. You know, the sciences and that crap.
But you could always would you guys go back to school and get your master's?
Yeah. Nope. I would, yeah. I'll consider
Nope.
it.
What would you get your master's in?
Me? I'll probably just get it in communications, just stick to the same thing.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
And maybe I go get my master's of communication. It's not like I need to communicate any more than I already do.
Yeah, so you're just going to be like just floating through.
I know. Do I have to pay for it?
Yeah,
Of
you
course.
do, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Although some businesses will pay for you to go back to school.
Will you pay me to go back
I knew that was coming.
Hold on. Would you pay me to go back to school? I'm
And then
thinking,
you think,
should I?
What's the cost value ratio? Is it worth it for you to go back to school? Will you make more money?
if it was
What's
like
the valuation of that degree?
if the job was guaranteed, yeah. But like since after graduation it's not guaranteed, because I seen lawyers or like people that went out for law or people that went out for business, they were like in Boston just putting up signs to say, hey, I'm a graduate, please hire me at your firm because I have such and such. But they just kept it short. But like they're like, I'm a Harvard graduate or MIT graduate just looking for work. It's kind of like sometimes, especially in our generation, we kind of need that guaranteed job or that guaranteed position. But it like graduation hits and then you're like, where's everything that they said that was gonna happen after that?
But this is just it. Don't believe that when you go to college, you have to make your own bones.
But from like the money that you pull out,
Yeah, but back into your degree. Yeah, and that's the funny thing. A lot of people go to school to find out what they want to do.
Oh, true.
And then when you graduate, you got your bachelor of whatever, and then you say, what the hell am I going to do with this thing? There are no jobs, this and that, and then getting the guaranteed workforce. Remember when Obama became president and he held the millennial room? He was talking to college graduates, and that kid stood up and says, how come I can't get a job in my degree? There are no jobs, he told the president at the time.
Remember that little boy that interviewed Obama? That little boy from Riviera Beach. He wanted to be in communications and he interviewed Obama. I think he was 11 years old at the time. He died last week. He died the beginning of this month, 23 years old.
You're kidding.
I know. Did you see that, Slick?
No, I didn't see that.
He passed away. They say of natural causes, but I don't know what natural causes.
At 23
At
years old?
23, and he was something's amiss. I'm not sure what it is, but he passed away the first week in May, and he was studying communications, and he wanted to make a difference and have his voice be heard because that was such a pivotal moment for him. He grew up in Riviera Beach, and I remember at the time, if you saw the clip, you would remember this little boy. When you realize the amount of time that has passed, for me, it was like a blink of an eye. But he was 11 then, 23. I mean, that many years have passed. But he passed away this month, which was really sad.
Well, the interesting thing about communications is that no matter what your degree is in, communications is vital.
People say that about a law school also. A lot of people go to law school. I can't imagine making that investment in law school and not becoming an attorney. Mm-hmm. What you learn, like getting your MBA, your degree in business, what you learn from that, if you don't use it, you can use it in anything that you do in life. But it's a huge financial commitment.
But you could become a writer. The communication of the art of writing and speaking is what makes the great lawyer. If you can't get your thoughts clear enough so that everything is concise and to the point and well rehearsed and then delivered, you're going to have a hard time as an attorney. You see, that's what I couldn't do.
See, their generation's very different now because there's all these different studies that are coming out of the kids that don't have college degrees and they're making the same amount of money as those that do because you don't need the degree. So why spend the money to get your college degree if you're going to be in the same workspace? But then there are some employers that are weeding out based on the degree because where's your growth going to be?
Yeah.
If they want to give you, I mean, there's a lot of controversy right now for you guys.
Because I know I got like a friend. He graduated UCF and he went in for I think I'm pretty sure it had to be business, but I mean he's probably using it right now. But he went in for something that's totally different than what he's doing right now, and he's doing real estate. So he's buying, I'll say, big apartment complexes and just renovating them. Only I'll say 3 guys in his crew.
But he didn't have to go to college.
But he didn't. He realized that, and he's like, I just kind of just got the degree just to hang it on my wall. And like, we're cool. We always talk from time to time. It's just like, he kind of looked on the outside looking, and he's like, man, I could have just honestly after high school did it. But I just went to UCF, and with UCF and learning everything that he needed to learn, he felt like he kind of got stuck with the bill, even though he could have just went out of college and just brought up his brand for real estate, because he's just buying up places and renovating places.
I have a question about that real estate. Do people jump into real estate because everything else is dried up?
I'll say they jumping because of like the business. But
think about it. What do you learn? How do you become prepared to be a real estate
person?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never
you
jumped in
take a test and you pass and you move on.
Yeah.
That's not a career, or is it?
I don't.
Why is it not a career?
I'm asking.
But you
People have
can't.
careers out
Yeah, you can.
If you're a good real estate agent and you sell property, you stay in the business. What if you don't sell a damn thing for the first 2 years of being in the real estate game? Are you still going to stay in it?
I can't say that would be a loss for you if you stay in it.
Or then you're doing it for the money. Access to sell the money. An attorney doesn't get a case. He's like trial attorney. He doesn't get a case. He can still write a book. He can work for the government. He has credentials. It gave him, all his studies give him different credentials to do. Real estate, what are your credentials? No, I'm not bad-mouthing
Maybe
real
you're
estate.
good in sales. Maybe you're a good people person.
Good in sales, okay, I can see that.
You could sell real estate.
I
You
did
could
it.
sell artwork. You could sell anything because you are good at sales.
I did real estate.
He's like, don't look in the house. The house is amazing. I know. I'm Freddie, guys. You can trust me. Let's go have a coffee.
I sold a house by the curb appeal.
See,
the curb
how it looks,
appeal of a
how it looks
house.
on the outside.
How it looked on the outside. And people don't understand, and Linda doesn't understand that at all. To me, I owned 49 houses and sold them and flipped them and everything else. I did it based on curb appeal. You know, and I knew when the commodity got hot and when it got cold. In New York, it was like the temperature. When the summer came, you wanted to sell. Number one day to sell a house, do you know what day it is?
June 21st.
May 24th. But you were close.
Really? Just
Look
guess.
it up. I have no idea. It's the number one day.
Interesting.
So
up north, they don't want to kick out when it's cold, so I'm pretty sure that's probably why in the spring you got a lot of hot buyers.
But then what I did was, you remember those picture postcards in that little town that had the snow and they looked beautiful? So when it snowed, I used to take a picture of the house and put it in that type of setting.
That's nostalgia.
And send it to people that way.
That's nostalgia.
Again, selling curb appeal.
Selling curb appeal.
And it worked.
Yeah, but I have feel like, you know, for our generation, you know, you can't go to school, but I say just remain focused on what you're doing, and I say don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged if something doesn't work out, because, you know, it's always trial and error. I'll say don't remain stagnant. If you remain stagnant, it's literally on you if you remain stagnant.
Yeah, it's very different for your generation. Things that are coming out. Restaurants now are closing because they can't get help. We've talked about this for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Correct.
That businesses can't get employees in. Now restaurants that stayed open during the pandemic and they made it financially through it, they can't get people to work and they're closing.
I came up with
Fort Lauderdale has closed so many restaurants right now. Maya Papaya closed.
I
The one
came up
here,
with
the one down there.
a solution to that.
Yeah.
So let's say 4 people go to dinner. One person must be the waiter at that table. Take the order, bring the food.
Called self-serve. You can go to McDonald's for that.
And you don't go
Thank
to
you.
McDonald's, you go to a
Thank you.
restaurant.
That's all. Thank you.
You take the order. The order's on the table. You
Not
take it,
going.
You bring it in. You pick it up and you bring it. And I'm going to take 20% off the bill. So if your dinner would have been $200, you're going to say $40 for being the waiter of your table.
Interesting concept.
That's nice.
But think about what's changed this past year, that businesses, they made it through. They got their PPP or they got their loans, whatever they did. They pushed through, they changed their hours, they made it work. And now, because we can't get help, businesses, now they're closing.
Yeah.
The other thing you could do is you can put an all call to people outside of Florida. There are 9 states that are no longer getting unemployment benefits. Did you hear about this? The 9 states?
Yeah.
So hire those people from the 9 states, bus them in here, because they need a job. What's the matter?
We're rounding them up. Let me see these states. Let me see these states.
Why are they
Look up
trying
the
to get
9
a job in
states.
their own state?
What?
Why do they have to come down here?
Because their state has no jobs. The ones that have jobs are the ones where nobody's working.
Florida is packed with a lot of Bronx people, Brooklyn,
Nobody wants to work in
Boston.
Florida.
Are you sure? There's a
tell
lot
me
of.
a person
Are you
working.
sure?
So people are closing restaurants. I mean, this trickle-down effect is so enormous that happened that people aren't going to work. We can't get people to work in their jobs, so we're closing restaurants. People are closing businesses, which means now all this commercial real estate is going to sit open.
That's right.
And do what? The banks are going to need the money. The landlords are going to what? File bankruptcy
But
or
it is
not?
Conglomerates are gonna come in and just buy it out.
That's right.
And
That's
then
the
make
other
it
thing that's gonna
very
happen.
high.
Or they're gonna suffer. We ain't learned. I'm telling you, we have not learned
You know,
a damn
we made
thing.
it through a year and everyone's happy, things are opening, but you know what? It's not all roses. There are things that are still going to change.
Hey, Dylan, where are you? Let me ask
I can't say
Dylan a
worse,
question.
but different. Because thankfully
Dylan, where
people
are you?
aren't dying as much.
Dylan.
RK.
RK, come here. And bring a mic.
He's
Or give him a mic.
Come
Get a
on
mic. I want to ask you a question. RK, you work about 50 hours a week, right?
There's no green light.
50 hours a week?
No. Yeah, in the past.
And
Hopefully
what are
not
you
so much
working
anymore.
now?
I work at a restaurant, Ethos Greek Bistro, over in Coconut Creek.
Well, don't say the name because they may get mad at us. But, so right now, how many hours a week do you work?
Probably down to like 30 hours a week.
Okay,
30,
because you have
40.
school too, right?
Not at the moment, no.
Oh, you're done.
I'm just trying to balance this and
Okay.
work, you know.
Balance this. This guy's crazier than I thought. Okay, so you got 30 hours. Do you get unemployment?
No.
Did you ever get unemployment?
No, I did not.
Were you denied unemployment?
No, I never applied for it.
And there's the difference. Oh, there's the difference. This kid was working 50 hours a week, right, before?
Yeah.
But he had no unemployment. You see, when you don't have unemployment, you go to work. You make something. But if you're sitting at home collecting, plus that 600 stimulus unemployment,
Yeah.
you make more money sitting home than you do working.
And then people don't want to get outside because of like the news and anxiety and the fact that you should I take the virus, should I not, who's sick, who's not sick, is this safe, and is this a safe enough environment, what is it, for like that person to go to work. It's kind of like nobody wants to really leave. Or
Well,
like-
the other problem we're having is that we were supposed to stay home.
True, but we didn't.
We were supposed to stay home because the virus was ramping. They didn't want you out. They wanted you to stay home.
Yeah.
So they threw money at unemployment, and they threw money in stimulus, and and what they did worked. You can't say that the person not wanting to work right now is wrong, because you were supposed to stay home till September.
Yeah, but now we're almost in June.
Cógelo con take it easy. I
That's
understand.
9 months.
But you didn't know that the antidote was going to be given to you 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
With Operation Warp Speed. I'm just kidding, but like I just, what is it? Because Warp Speed kind of like, I say he definitely did had people thinking that that vaccine was going to come out in several months. So
But there's no adjustment now. I'm going to go back to RK. If I gave you a check for $600 plus $350, $950 a week, would you go to work?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, you see, he's different. But people making $950 a week are not going to work. Not yet. Come September.
I don't really know how many people making $950 a week, but for their generation, there's so much that has
600
changed.
in unemployment.
But I don't think Florida ever did that.
Yes, they did.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
My friend who works in the other store was getting unemployment. She was getting about $950 a week. She almost didn't go back to work when they called her because of that.
Interesting.
But
Now, Amit was here that day when he made that announcement. I almost fell out of my chair.
or he's probably still
But
in a lot.
at
Yeah.
the time,
Yeah.
when it was so dark outside, that $950 saved lives.
Yes, it definitely did. People needed the money to live, 100%.
That's right. So the adjustment is, how do you bring people back to work? And this is what I was asking before.
Would you pick apples?
No, not that. But I think I would give a worker the opportunity to buy into the company.
That's interesting.
So let's say that these three right here are looking to work or are collecting unemployment. I'll put them in that if they come work for me, first of all, are they going to make $950 a week with me? Probably not.
Wow. Okay.
Probably not.
My
But
guy's
would
ready.
you take stock in the company? So let's say that the stock is worth $10. It could raise to $1,000. Would you do that? Would you take a
Bitcoin?
title? Would you take Bitcoin,
Take Doge,
which
not
has a
Doge.
futuristic value?
You take what's the other coin? Litecoin.
Take any coin.
Bitcoin just dropped.
Yeah.
That sounds like 40.
26, I tell you it's dropping. Now is where Freddie was swooping to buy.
Now's
That's
the
why I got
time.
out. See, I made my 250. Now I'm waiting till it gets rock bottom. How low would it go before I buy again?
But it's a lot of things that's still going on that
Really
everyone's
is.
outside celebrating. But it's not easy for these guys.
But no, but for them, they have an advantage. You see, you have an advantage
But you guys have all kept your jobs.
number one, and the other thing is,
I mean, I wasn't working for 3 months.
but the other thing is you can create a business.
Yeah.
Okay, you can create commercials. You guys are good enough. You can create media commercial stuff. You can create things in the tech world of computers.
Social media, yeah.
Social media. You can even be a social media guru. The price right now is $350. You remember when people were making $1,200 doing that nonsense, and all of a sudden now it's $350. You could do it for $250, get 10 clients, and you're back to $2,500.
You know, it's interesting. One of Chelsea's good friends from Orlando, she worked in Disney and got furloughed. And now she's an artist. Now her art career has taken off because that is what paid the bills up until Disney reopened. And now she's back at Disney. But Chelsea says, oh my gosh, her art is amazing. Just like our artist said here, the pandemic, they had to hone in on their art skills because that's how they make their money. And that is exactly, Disney is now looking for more people. Legoland is looking for a couple hundred more people to hire.
There's so many jobs out there. The problem is how much do you want to make?
Go out. Yeah.
You know, do you want to make $8 an hour and leave your unemployment at $9.50? Ain't gonna happen. Just it's not gonna
$8
happen.
an hour and go stand outside and work in Legoland. I mean, there's certain things. Val's like, no. See, it's different.
Now I would take Studio B and make it Lego Land.
Oh, I can
Fill
help
up
you
with
with
Legos.
that. I've got lots of Legos.
I need enough to fill the room,
I think we could arrange that.
I probably could help as well.
but they have to be sanitized. So I need a sanitary crew. And what you do is you bring the pirate ship in here and you fill that room with Legos, and you got a whole let's take care of children. But what I'm saying is that you have to change with what the environment is giving you, and that's why these businesses are losing. They're closing down because they're not smart enough to look at the change.
What are they going to do? Restaurants can't keep open without employees to serve. But you know who had a great idea? Is Second Street Bagels and Deli. I was thinking about that this morning. They opened up a brand new business in the middle of a pandemic. They are the owners. They are the workers. And it is small enough that they can manage it without bringing in other employees because it's a to-go. There's a few tables, and 2 or 3 of them can handle that. Everything else is to go.
But that's the new norm.
But
It's
that
where
is,
to go.
they were smart in business at your guys' age, at a young age, to see what it was all about. And their overhead's probably lower because they don't have a whole restaurant. They have a smaller facility, and what they get to do.
And they're smart, and
It's a
they're doing it
great
themselves, and they
business
deliver
model.
their own food.
Yep, it's a great business model, what they've done.
Interesting.
Right?
Yeah. And locals don't want to get locals don't want to get pushed out from like, you know, the spots that are being, I'll say, leased out. They want it to be like a local company. Because I know, like, from Federal, like, I wouldn't think people want big businesses there. They would want, like, small, you know, mom and pop shops, like local shops. Because I think, like, if you franchise communities too much, it's kind of like it's too bland. Not saying it's not good to branch out. It's just like you have to keep it local.
Well, you saw what happened with Atlantic.
Yeah.
They brought in that monstrosity, and they're all big box companies. Nobody, you're right. No, people don't like big box.
People don't like big box. They like more local. And then I think probably, I mean, I seen a lot of local down here when I lived down here. But going up north, it really shows like the local people have to back at the local people, because how else are they gonna get their business out there? Because you can't go, like, being a small company or a small business owner, you can't go against big conglomerates. They just too big.
Do you think mindsets have changed when people to go out and do things? Even though things are open, do you think mindsets have changed as to those that want to go out and do things differently?
Of course,
Yeah.
it's changed.
Yeah. I have talks with my brothers about, like, LLCs and what can we do to, like, I'll say, not just spend, but just spend while multiplying, like, our money to see where we can branch it off to. It's like more talks like that because people are not trying to, I'll say, put their money in one place or just use it somewhere or just spend it off. So that's why I try to stay away from the malls, even though I was there this weekend. But, like, you know, we're trying to see if we can have a recurring income or something.
I haven't been to the mall in a year and a half.
I'll say don't go now because it was a mosh pit.
And I
People
went
have their
yesterday
mask on.
shopping with Chelsea to a small store next to Sequela. First, have not been into a store in a year and a half.
It's like
And it was, and I said to the woman who's the owner, I said, I feel like I'm in culture shock. I said, I haven't been shopping in a year and a half. So I loaded the room with like 10 million things. I walked out with one pair of pants. Because it was this, we all had masks on, but it was being out in public again. It was the for me, because I haven't done this, it was the weirdest feeling to be out in public again, doing things.
Buying clothes?
Yes, because I've done everything
weird.
online.
It is
I've
weird.
bought everything online for the past year and a half. And I
Same.
left and I'm like, you know what? Here's my change in mindset. I'm going back to buying it online because it still doesn't fit. I can still send it back from the comfort of my own home.
But you can buy it online and feel. I go to a mall to do anything, is to just look and see and get the hell out of there.
I haven't even done that. I've bought every single thing from my makeup to everything, to even BJ's. When I go to get our stuff, I don't even walk in. I buy it online, they put it in my car. I don't go in anywhere.
You're paranoid.
I've become paranoid, yes.
I don't blame you because it's kind of like either the malls, and I always know the malls never have my size, pants or shirts. They
Extra
only-
small?
Wow, thank you. Extra small.
Well, it ain't big. What size is missing?
No, what is it? Because Dan didn't even know his size, so he was thinking that he was an extra large until he realized all the extra larges don't fit. And then I'm like, I told you that. You should have listened
He
to
bought a
the...
pair of shorts that
Yeah,
says
that's
it's
what I'm saying.
small.
He's
He's
right.
not
What size
small.
shoe does he wear?
He wears, I think, 12.
He's
12.
really tall. He was showing me his iPad and I'm thinking his hands are like basketball player hands.
Huge.
His hands are huge.
Is
I
he
didn't
an
realize
athlete?
how tall he is.
Is he a basketball
Oh,
player?
hockey.
Oh, he likes hockey.
Yeah. He wants to get back into it. I'm like, hey, man, be careful.
At 30 years of age?
He wants to get back into
He's
it.
going to say, ouch.
But things have totally changed. Mindsets have changed. Now that things are open, you really take a look back and go, wow.
Yeah.
You go back
Do me a
to,
favor, fix that
you
camera.
think we go back to our old ways?
No, we don't. We better not. Move it back because the whole angle is.
Not that one, the other one. Both
No,
of
that
them.
one,
All right,
that
let's
one.
go to commercial break. We're going to reset the cameras. Give us a call. Let us know what's going on in your business. 888-994-4995. And we'll be right back.
Introducing Verijet, a new concept in short-haul aviation designed to get passengers closer to where they want to go. Powered by the award-winning Cirrus Vision Jet. The aviation world is talking about its unique state-of-the-art safety features, including the aircraft parachute system, and safe return that allows it to land itself in an emergency. Cabins are disinfected between passengers, and microparticle filtration treats the air every 30 seconds. All in a beautifully appointed premium cabin with plenty of room and first-class service and amenities. Verijet, the best short-haul alternative.
Hey everybody, this is Jeff from PromoStuffForYou.com. We are now entering some really challenging and uncertain times, but one thing is for certain is branding and marketing doesn't stop. At promostufforyou.com, we have access to 1.4 million promotional and branded products. We want to sit down with you and help you come up with that right strategy to make sure that the remainder of this year goes smoothly for you and make sure that your name is out there. Branding is the most important thing a company can do, and it's not just for cattle anymore. So contact promostufforyou.com, 561-693-2117. Visit our website, call us, we're happy to help. You can reach us at 561-693-2117. Looking forward to helping you any way we can.
So, you've been hearing all the exciting buzz and chatter about this new game changer in the pickup and delivery and rideshare space. And now you want to know more. Well, forget everything you knew about the tired old delivery and rideshare services that bully restaurants, take advantage of drivers, and confuse consumers into spending way more than they should. Welcome to a new delivery and rideshare company, Trip Delivers and Trip Rides, where we put you first. When you sign up as a driver with Trip Delivers and Trip Rides, we onboard you with your own credit card merchant account. That's right! With Trip, you're in the driver's seat as an owner-operator of your own business, and you'll always earn 100% of the delivery fee, rideshare fee, cancellation fee, wait time, and tip. And therefore, we charge a low monthly fee to use the Trip platform. For only $39.99 per month, you can sign up as a side hustle driver, allowing you up to 75 rides, 75 deliveries, or 75 of both combined per month. Welcome to a new delivery and rideshare company, where drivers earn more, consumers and riders pay less, and restaurants are charged less. Trip Rides. Going places, doing good.
Back to Two Men in a Car. You know, this weekend has been, I'll say, very interesting because I don't know about you, but like the exodus that we went on today at Sawgrass Mills.
I need a new tour guide. That's it. Sawgrass Mills is apparently this mall that's it needs its own zip code, and Slick here took me shopping for my birthday, and we did a little getting lost, a little shopping, but mostly walking.
Honestly, it's not like I wanted you to go, like, just keep walking. I already told you Sawgrass Mills Mall always comes with an asterisk. If anybody knows Sawgrass Mills Mall, like, you don't really see the whole mall within the whole day. So every time I visit Sawgrass Mills Mall, you visit a section and then you leave because, like, you can really get tired there. Like, you can really want to find a place to sit down. There is even trolleys where you pay people to wheelchair other people around at Sawgrass Mills.
I'm gonna just say these two men are feeling grateful to be back in the car. Yeah.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie X.
That was pretty good, Slick. Two men in a car.
How was that for you over the weekend? It was good. He left his mic over at the other side of the room, is all he can tell you.
Yeah, it was good. Like, we went into a couple showers. Or, like, I would say if you, for shoppers that want to go out, I would say this is kind of like the best time to go out because everything from, I'll say, Saks Fifth, Bloomingdale's, to, like, I'll say the other end brands, everybody's having a sale, like from 50 to I'll say 75 to 80% off.
That's why you go down there.
Yeah.
Is
There's
Pink
literally-
having sales?
There's literally sales everywhere.
Next month we will. We'll have our big sale.
Yeah. Because stuff was like half off, like either stuff was half off or 70% off, 60% off, because they wanted you to just keep buying. Probably malls are hurting really bad.
I mean, Sawgrass is kind of like the outlets. They have a lot of stores that like have like discounted name brands. I know that's why a lot of people go to the Palm Beach outlets. So
I love Palm Beach outlets though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been shopping lately? I'm asking the right one.
No.
But it's open air though. I
Me
like Palm
neither.
Beach. It's a nice venue.
I have not been shopping, but I've seen malls. I go Friday night. I go to the mall. I was gonna go.
The malls are popping right now.
And I gotta tell you, they know us now. So there's always that little booth away from everybody. Is always waiting for us. I kind of dig that. But the malls have people coming in, a lot of movement and everything else like that. And even though they say you don't have to wear a mask if you've been shot up and everything else, people are still wearing it, which is kind of cool. I appreciate that.
Well,
and I think that the biggest problem right now is to continue to wash your hands. I can't tell you how much bacteria touching your face, your nose, your eyes, your fingers, biting your fingernails. You know how many of the kids I catch in here? I had to smack them. I'm going to get a fly swatter.
Gonna make me scratch my face.
I'm going to get a fly swatter. This one and Teddy. And swat them.
I don't actually bite my nails.
What do you bite?
I don't bite anything.
When you take off your mask, you bite your nails.
No, I don't.
So here's the thing that they're saying, because Publix is not requiring you to wear masks anymore if you're vaccinated.
I saw at Walmart isn't either starting
But
tomorrow.
how in the world do they know if you haven't
So that's
been?
the question.
Well, let's be honest.
Yes.
Well, that's the question.
Yes, that's-
People
that-
are not being, and I can tell you 100% that happened to me over the weekend.
Yeah.
That I know someone told us that they have no intention of being vaccinated. The same person told somebody else that we knew that they are 100% double vaccinated.
She lied.
And the thing is,
I am going to go to Walmart
That
with
is-
somebody who is not vaccinated. I'm going to wear the mask, and the one who's not vaccinated is not going to wear the mask.
Exactly.
And then I'm going to take a survey.
I was still continuing to wear mine.
they're saying 30%, only 30% of the U.S. has been vaccinated.
Correct.
And those that haven't been,
38%.
it's their other than the kids, because now it's open 12 and up for the kids. As adults, though, if you've chosen not to get vaccinated, you've chosen not to get vaccinated. I don't know if that's going to change in huge percentage-wise because it's open.
6,000 new cases. yesterday.
I'm a firm believer that it will, because I know a few people that haven't been but do plan to. It's still so new to them that they don't feel like it has had, even though there's science that shows that it's worked, they don't fully believe that it works, because how can they, they haven't cured cancers, but they came up with this worldwide virus cure in a matter of a couple months.
Yeah, correct.
Which, I mean,
But
It's interesting because now people are and someone said to me again over the weekend, had their masks off. So I said, have you been vaccinated? Nope. But I'm just going to tell everyone I have been, because this way it takes away all the controversy and the pressure.
But it doesn't do that.
But it
All
really
it's
doesn't.
doing is you're living a lie. And do you realize that when you wear a mask, if you're the only one wearing a mask in a room,
Bless you.
Bless you.
it doesn't help the situation because you're protecting everybody else in the room, not the other way around.
You're still protecting yourself.
How?
I'm still protecting myself.
If you're wearing a mask and you're vaccinated, you're still protecting yourself.
Tell me how.
Because whatever's
You're not
in the air
breathing
is
the
not
same
coming
air.
through your mask.
Right, you're not breathing in the same air as someone else that isn't.
Yeah.
It's not.
It is. That other stuff that you heard back in
So I
the day
got 70
has
people in
changed.
this room, and they're breathing the air with polluting the air, and this little mask is protecting me. Is that what you're telling
More
me?
than without
But
it,
like-
yeah. Can
but
I tell
like-
you you're 100%
but-
protected? No. Are you more than not protected?
What's my
Yes.
percentage? 4% maybe?
Well,
You have a higher
I-
percent of
I'm-
fighting it if you get it.
True, because like if you're going into Publix and you see nobody with mask on and you're the only one in mask and you're doing it in and out, basically you're protecting yourself from whatever's in there.
Right.
You're not gonna be relax in Publix or
Are you guys
Walmart.
listening to yourselves?
So you're
100%.
telling me you go to the supermarket, you just relax? You're just like
I don't go to the supermarket no more.
I don't either.
I mean, I relax a little more.
I get a gallon of milk and a piece of bread and I'm out the door.
Okay, that yeah.
And then I don't want nobody near me. Linda's the worst. Linda says, "Excuse me, you're in my bubble." Move
Oh,
back.
she's one of those.
But she's right, because I can smell the cologne. You know, why is it if these masks are so good, I can smell cologne?
You know, I don't know, but if you could find that answer, tell all the thousands of people that come up to me and stand right here while I'm at work.
You have
Right
to have
here.
a stick like Moses and you push
I
him away.
really should. Or take the dang arm off the mannequin and swat him.
No, I just go behind the plastic.
But there's a whole lot of things that are changing, and
Well, now you open up Pandora's box.
why?
Why? If I go to Walmart and nobody wants to wear a mask, am I protecting me? Not only do I wear a mask, sometimes I put a handkerchief inside the mask.
No.
Yes, you
Because
are
there's
still
so many
protecting
people.
you. 100%.
It
you
is
are
not protecting me.
No.
Yes, you are.
Don't be looking like this.
Yes,
don't
you
don't give me
are.
the head wiggle.
Yes, you are. You're still protecting
Give me the
you.
damn head
When I
wiggle.
tell
Still
you
protecting
anything that
yourself,
wouldn't
though.
protect you.
But that's just how I feel like that's just how I'll say this new norm is gonna be, because it's basically like just like how you pointed it out, Don. Somebody's gonna say that they're vaccinated when they're not, just to take off the mask. I'm gonna still have my mask on. I'm not vaccinated, so I'm gonna still have my mask on. Not saying I don't like to wear a mask, but just for right precaution for myself and everybody else.
So you're going to be wearing a mask for the rest of your life?
Can't say for the rest of my life, but we are getting this under control. It's just nobody
It's
is
a matter of time.
Yeah, nobody's taking the shot as they should, but we are getting it under control. So I have to say, it's still good.
It gives me migraines to think
It's just
about.
I know concerts and all of this stuff is opening up now, especially down here in LA and New York, especially New York.
I gotta say, there's a concert coming to West Palm in September that I was kind of excited to go to, possibly.
But
Are you going to go?
I don't know. No.
I wouldn't say because it's kind
I'm wearing a fisher's helmet, a deep
Just a
water
bubble
fishing
suit
helmet.
and
Well, part
And gloves.
of why we would go is where we normally go is like on the lawn. And last time we went there, I basically got trampled on. So I told Zach, I was like, then we're paying for seats where you have to have tickets to get into. So I don't know.
It's interesting. I've been thinking about this stuff over the weekend. And with churches and synagogues opening up, I'm assuming again for the fall.
Yeah,
Not going to church either.
Churches
Yeah,
are already
churches are
open.
open,
Grandma's
yeah.
gone a couple times.
They never closed them. Isn't that a big fight that they have?
They
with the
never
churches?
closed the churches?
Our synagogue
They
closed.
never did, like for the churches I know, like my mother watches. They never close them, and I even told her, I'm like, you can go to that. She's like, no. Why
I was
would
like, I know people that didn't go. Like Grandma didn't go, but I didn't realize it.
They arrested the guy in Tampa because he had 7,000 people in his church.
Yeah.
And they brought him up on charges, and then they dismissed it because you couldn't do it.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's all interesting. It's a lot of controversy, a lot of debate, and see what's going to... Oh, and then what? At one point, they just go, oh, no one has to wear it. They say private businesses can still choose
Correct.
what they want to do,
Correct.
how they want to do it, because it's
But
your
that's
private
another
business.
problem because then you get excommunicated if you're the only business in town that requires masks.
And they just can't force something off of me like within a weekend that they took forever to put on everybody's mind, how to wash their hands and how to actually. But they're not gonna force it off like within.
Do
a
you
weekend.
still wash your hands?
Yeah.
You still wash yours?
Of course, my hands are dry to the bone.
Yeah. Like my hands get ashy. Like really.
Dawn, do you wash your hands? And are you telling me the truth?
100%. Always tell the truth. I even washed out the coffee pot. Yes.
Oh, the one I messed up.
Like,
Always.
It can't take a weekend for everybody to take off their masks. I know people in Florida want to.
I
don't know if I want to. I'm gonna tell you, I don't trust people. I think they're gonna lie.
I don't blame you. You're in
And
Florida.
they're gonna lie.
I can tell you
And
two
they're gonna
instances
lie.
right now that happened within the past 24
And they're
hours.
lying.
And they said, and I'm lying. And because they know I know the truth. And they go, and I'm lying. You know, like, okay.
And now, do you want to be associated with somebody like that?
It doesn't mean that they're not good people. It just means that they're
But
don't
am
want
I
to be.
allowed to get upset? You know, people get upset when I say, please go get a shot. I think it'll help you, it'll help me, it'll help our.
Because they think you're
So
pushing off your
so
judgment.
people, yeah, they're my judgment. But how come I'm not allowed to have a judgment? Why is it that
That's why people are lying.
if I
because-
put my dandruff in your coffee, will you drink it?
Probably not.
Why not?
Hard pass, Slick.
Can I put dandruff in your food? Would you drink
no.
it? Can I go over and put my dandruff in your food? Would
That's
you eat
disgusting.
it?
No.
But it's the same difference.
That's disgusting.
You're taking my lung function, you're taking my virus function, and putting it on my hot dog to eat it. Where's the difference?
Nah, what is it? I just people just want to go back to how it was, but it can't go back to how it was.
Forget about that. Where's the difference between dandruff in your coffee and not taking the shot? And why am I not allowed?
Well, there's a whole lot of differences there.
There is?
There is.
If you swallow my dandruff, are you going to die? It's better to do the dandruff than to catch the virus from somebody's, no?
True. But
So gross.
But I'm not.
Oh my God.
I'm not answering this.
I feel like the Breakfast Club where Ali Sheedy shakes her head out over all the tables. Ever remember that movie?
But think about it.
That's yeah.
Think about it. You won't drink somebody's dandruff.
No.
You're engaged. What's the name of your fiance?
Zach.
Would you take Zach's dandruff in your coffee?
Absolutely not.
It's disgusting, right?
Yeah.
Do you kiss Zach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop it.
But think about it. But it's true. You know, I don't mind having a conversation if we stay on the truth. It's like I
But she
always
doesn't
say.
lick his scalp.
What?
Yeah, no, I
She
wouldn't
doesn't lick his scalp.
She licks his tongue. What's
not dandruff.
more crazy? The tongue licking or drinking the dandruff?
Well, doesn't Casper ever lick your face?
Absolutely not.
How about Peaches?
Absolutely not.
Really?
Cats
Dogs and cats
licking,
not lick my face.
cats licking your
Sleepy?
face is a whole nother level.
No,
That
we're
is
not
just-
talking. Let's not deviate because I'm on a roll.
So gross.
If you take and you draw a line, you have to be able to walk on that line, yes?
Well, they say a dog's mouth is healthier than or cleaner than anything
Yeah, but we're not
else.
talking about Zach being a dog. He's a human being.
You're talking about cats.
You kiss your fiance, but you won't drink his dandruff.
No.
The proper answer is I would drink his dandruff with no problem.
No thanks.
That's it.
Would you
If
drink
And
I
you
had
win
to
the
choose
argument.
one
Would
or
you
the
drink Linda's dandruff?
Yeah, that's what I was
Yes.
about to ask. You.
I would not.
if I had one or the other, I probably wouldn't even kiss Zach anymore.
So this is my point. Why would we inhale somebody's breath and then think it's okay for them to get away with telling you a lie?
Well, it's not okay.
You know, the bottom line.
No one said it's okay for them to tell you
It
a
is
lie.
okay. It is okay. Then put the mask back on.
Well, then you put the mask back on.
No, I mean, keep it on until everybody gets shut up.
Until everything says you're right.
I just don't understand.
It's just people.
I just don't get it. I understand people are afraid. Some people don't like.
No, they never
any
liked the
kind
mask.
of
Some
I
people
see
don't like the
families
mask.
being split in half because of this. I have some family members that refuse to get the shot, and I don't know what I would do
My
the
sister.
next time. Yeah.
My sister works for Presbyterian Hospital. They won't let her go to work until she gets the shot. She's told them, I'm not getting it. I called my sister and I screamed at her for 45 minutes. I said, listen, at the end of this screaming, you do what you want. I'm still your brother. But you have the little boy there. You got your daughter. You got my nephew, your son, his girl. Lisa, you got a whole bunch of people around you. When you go work at Columbia Presbyterian Hospital, now you guys ever been there?
No.
It's like Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's that big.
Oh, yeah. And there's a lot of germophobians in there.
Well, it's a
Lot of
hospital.
Yes, and this hospital has a lot of stuff. So that's why she won't get the shot and she won't go to work. She stays home to work. She's not stupid. She knows that this hospital is a hot zone. All those deaths that you saw bringing in the trucks and the bodies outside, it was there. They were in Brooklyn.
Wow.
And I said to her, but why would you do that, Mimi? Go get the shot. You want me to go up and hold your hand? Because you got a lot of people that are responsible with you making it.
Just gotta send Cracker Barrel. She'll make it. She does it. She just
What?
looks at you. Really? You're
Well,
not
I mean, if it doesn't work for my cousins, probably won't.
You're
work
the
for them.
reason why I don't want to get the shot.
I know.
The second
If only,
one,
if
yeah.
only
And I
if-
begged her. I says, you know, you go down, man down. How much you think me and
You
Slick are
guys
gonna be
were all
able to
my
do?
first reason. The second one, I'm like, I'm 50-50. I'm not going to get it. And then it was your look in my head. And you saying to me, if you don't get it, we can't do what we need to do. We can't go
I was
back on the road.
boycotting. I wasn't coming in Monday.
Well, I wasn't afraid of that. I knew you'd show up. But it was you saying to me,
Slick. She don't know
Called the
me very
bluff.
I
well.
knew you'd show up. But it was you
Called the
saying to me,
bluff.
we can't do what we have to do. And her look in my mind of disappointment, like, how can you not do this for all of us? And I did.
At least
Again,
you're not
that-
as stubborn as some people that I know.
No, because you know what? The world is bigger than me, and it's not just about me. So I do this for everybody
I don't have
else.
a problem with people not getting the shot, but trust me, if you choose not to do it, no problem. But let me know the truth. Give me
That's all.
choice.
Just tell the truth.
Give
I
me
either
choice.
did or I didn't. You're either wearing them. There are people who didn't get vaccinated, and you know, and they're not wearing a mask, and you know. At least you're honest.
And there are people that work in clubs, like we know somebody who works in a club, and that to me is a whole lot scarier than hanging out with Slick.
Me? Hanging out with me? What does... hold on.
Yikes.
No, I'm just saying in comparison.
Hanging
or
out with
hanging
me,
out with
hanging
Pac-Man.
out with me, the wipes are everywhere.
Well, you guys
yeah.
work in stores.
Yeah, I work in
You
stores.
work in a
yeah.
store, you
yeah.
work in a store. But when you go to a club
Mhm.
and people drink, and if they haven't gotten a shot, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just,
the thing like not graduation, but proms now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That because that is not the demographic. It just opened up for these kids to get the
Starting today.
vaccines.
Correct.
starting today.
You know, so all these kids in high school that,
Yeah.
even if they want it, are just starting to get it, haven't gotten the two,
Mm-hmm.
and now you have 1,000 or 2,000 of them in a courtyard at a
Yeah.
prom.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're not all wearing masks for the
But they're
entire
outside.
time. It doesn't matter. You got
Yeah.
two. Look at your space capacity of what it is.
It does matter if you're outside.
2,000 people. You got 2,000 people in our parking lot. You
In a
think that's
breezeway.
safe?
In a breezeway.
Yes.
Basically.
It's safer than bringing them in here.
Well, of course, but still.
You know, you make me laugh.
Why?
Because I go to Walmart and there's 10,000 people
I
in
didn't
that
tell
store.
you not to wear a mask, though.
So you think we should keep the mask on even outside?
When I go to Publix later today, I will have a mask on. If I walk into, I'm going to the doctor's at 3 o'clock. I'll have a mask on.
I think I'm going to start wearing gloves with signs on them. Eat at Joe's. I'm going to walk in like that.
You got to do what
advertising.
makes you comfortable because still, we're responsible for the lives that walk into our studio.
Are we?
You and I,
What about them coming in? Aren't they responsible?
they are all taking their precautions.
Not them, the people that walk in.
They should take their precautions.
People that walk in and they
They
tell you,
don't always-
I don't have, I'm not getting the shot. Do you want me to stay or go?
Yeah, they should.
It's our choice. We can send them all out.
I have decided, I have created a use for the booth.
Oh, it's desanitization area.
We're going to put a plexiglass in front of the booth.
And they sit in
Desanitization.
there if they haven't been
And they sit in the
vaccinated.
booth. If they haven't been.
And
Then it
Works
has
for
to
me.
be sanitized.
Works for me.
Yes, then you have to sanitize it, exactly.
You
How
know,
big
when
is
this
it?
thing started, I wanted to put a booth at the door with sanitizer that came showering down on you.
Like they do at the hospitals.
And you laughed at me.
Yes, we all laughed at you. Do you know the other day I was watching a show? I guess it must have been yesterday. It came up on my time hop. You sitting there opening a bottle of champagne in your doctor jacket.
It was a Corona beer.
But no, it was the champagne with the glitter that we were drinking for. It must have been someone's birthday or something that we were celebrating.
I didn't open that. I didn't open mine.
I opened mine, as always. Like, I enjoy life. But I was like, wow, it's a year. You had that doctor jacket on a year ago.
I remember, I feel, you know, I was just thinking, I feel horrible. You guys remember when I was making fun of the coronavirus? I liked my Corona with lemon, and I had the doctor jacket and 2 beers, and I took them out. You don't remember that?
I don't remember that. I don't think I was here.
You weren't here yet. It was in. We just opened up and.
It was horrible.
Yep,
that
she
I-
You're
wasn't here yet with us.
unbelievable.
That was horrible. I felt, and now that I think about it, I wish I could.
He meant
Erased-
every word, everybody.
Yeah.
And he did that. Unbelievable.
So a lot of things.
Thank you, Slick.
A lot of
Unbelievable. He
things
meant
to change it,
Thank
but
you, Slick.
a lot of things to think about. A lot of things to think about,
And then,
right?
and then tomorrow, you got to think about, because
Yeah.
I've been dying for things to open up so we could do some other stuff. And then I put it on paper, I'm looking at it, and I feel hesitant. I feel hesitant because I do this and somebody on our watch gets sick.
But I
I
would
just don't know
like
what to
to
do.
set a date to go down to Schnebley's,
And that's one of the things.
but there's no reason we can't.
There's a lot of reasons we can't.
99% of everyone that's going is vaccinated. And I think
So are
we
we going to
to
say, okay, here's a
No.
$99,000 question. Are
No.
we going to say if you haven't, you can't go on the bus?
No.
What are you talking about?
everyone can take precautions as they see fit.
So we wearing masks down and up?
Okay. And then when you're there, you're outside. Well, we don't wear masks in here when we're on air.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying there are outsiders that want to go down. Jay wants to go with us.
He's been vaccinated.
Okay, and I think Wayne wants to go with us.
He's been vaccinated.
Okay, so the people we know have been vaccinated, no problem.
Then you're good to go. Then you got no worries about it, right?
I always have to worry about it. But I'm less worried, but yes.
You're less worried.
Cracker
You know
Barrel,
what?
you vaccinated? I'm not going to ask him.
No.
Yeah.
But he's honest.
Yeah.
And
I
you
don't
know
want him
what?
to be honest.
I do, though.
Yeah.
I want him to be honest because I understand where he's coming from
'Cause I'm
also,
not- yeah.
100%. That is
I'm
his...
considering getting it though, but it's
I'll
like,
go with you. I'll
right-
hold your hand.
You hold my hand? Hard pass.
That is his...
Thank you though.
his
but
choice.
Yeah.
I'll even treat you to lunch.
Thank you, but hard pass.
And I will drive you and drive you back.
Do you know they're actually having
Honest?
pop-up centers now for the kids? It was just approved 12 and over. You walk up, no appointment needed. They're doing these for the kids.
Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing it at Quiet Water too, like no appointment. But all I know that's nice. You'll pick me up, take me.
I'll
to
pick you
lunch.
up and take you. Yep.
I kind of like
2 men in
being
a car.
chauffeured around.
I'll even do that.
A special edition of 2 Men in a Car?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, did the other one?
Huh?
The other half of 2 Men in a Car?
I think he's done half.
He did one. He did his first.
Yeah, my first.
He's waiting next month to get a second.
And this gentleman over here had it and doesn't recommend it to anybody.
No, it's not a fun time.
And here you are. You know, if all of us in here, you're the biggest spokesman because you lived through it.
No one else has got it here?
Not
No one's
here.
experienced it?
Well, not who's currently with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
We
had
have
some,
people-
but it was last year. They're no longer here.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. One got it from work at a restaurant she worked at, we think. One got it from the golf course when he was
Yeah.
hanging out with his buddies.
With his buddy. His buddy gave it to him. And one of them got it in a club.
Who, me?
Which, yeah.
the other one.
I was about to
He
say
was-
you're
he
looking
was
at me
working-
like it's me. Like
He was working a club.
Yeah.
You were there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
then
and
I-
everything
I
came
heard,
back
yeah.
green light for me. So, and I checked on him, and he's like, "Yo, everything's okay." Or no, everything's not
was
good.
really
with me.
sick.
He was bad.
You
Bad.
heard he kept writing about it. And it was him.
Bad.
And then
And
they
I
locked
think
him in
he's
a room.
kind of still bad because like last conversation I had with him is kind of like it's still raspy. Like you still hear something in there. It's just like he's not. I can't say he's 100%.
No, I think he got it twice, but I'm not going to say nothing.
It's kind of like
All I can say is, you know what? Be truthful.
And be
Don't stand
careful.
in judgment of other people. It's like we say with everything else, the things you learned in kindergarten. Wash your hands, be courteous to people,
Mhm.
be honest,
Mhm.
and don't judge others. Everything that goes back to kindergarten still applies to this.
Maybe we all need to go back to kindergarten.
Agreed.
Yes.
All the lessons
You know,
you learned in
and the other
kindergarten.
side of midnight is if you have like a diabetic deal, or you have some kind of disease, you got to be double, triple secure and safe.
And protect yourself.
You have to, because then this double attack some more. Now I hear that there's something else from, I think Brazil has come out that they don't have an answer for. And they don't know what's going on.
Listen, the nature of this world is there's always going to be another virus. So continue
Yeah.
to wash your hands, be clean, be prudent. And you know what, the mask? They're discussing now with the hospitals and nursing homes, do they still have to wear masks? And I said to Chuck,
of course.
Of course, because you know what? It's not just COVID. What about all other viruses, even the flu, even a cold?
What about restaurants?
That you get exposed to. I kind of like that the servers are wearing masks
Yeah.
because you know what? I don't need people, again, just for having a cold, breathing on my food.
Correct.
I love it. And I went to eat over the weekend. I went to the same place twice, Saturday and Sunday. And they know it's there as well. And I tipped the waitress and I thanked her. And then I turned over to the table behind me and I says, can you thank your waitress today for doing that? Because, listen, it's not easy doing that kind of work.
True.
You got a guy who does it with that mask on your
Yep.
face. It's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
But I appreciate them doing it.
Cause
Absolutely.
I don't know who like does this like when they're at restaurants. I usually order like hot water to put the utensils in because kind of like for germs.
Really?
Sake, yeah.
I've never
For
heard of
germs' sake, yeah. So I put all the metal utensils in there to just burn off like whatever excess
Wow.
before COVID. Now it's kind of like I kind of feel safe using their utensils because
That's really interesting. I bring my own metal straw now that I got from Weight Watchers, from WW.
Uh-huh.
And now that you gave me that idea, I'm going to bring my own fork, knife, and spoon.
Yeah,
We've got a set for you in the back.
I either ask them for plastic
Metal.
if they don't have plastic, hot water, and then I place everything.
No,
in
I
hot
don't want
water
to do
and
all
just-
that because.
The Are You Ready people left us
They
the
don't
little
mind-
compact
they don't
tour
even
in the
wanna
back.
do it,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
We should call him, by the way.
Call him.
You take alcohol with you also.
We
that you
spray the table
I
and
know.
the chairs. And the lady looks at us and she goes, that's how they know us, because that's what we do. Then I got to go like this and let it fan out for about 30 seconds and then I sit.
Cool.
Well, RK, it's a pleasure having you with us and all our
cool.
crazy.
Thank you.
If you're looking for an eye exam, and I think everyone, it's time to get your eyes checked. If you haven't been this year, get your eyes checked.
Yes.
Contact manufacturer Direct Eyewear. They're located on Hillsborough Boulevard and Dixie Highway in Deerfield, but close enough to Boca and Fort Lauderdale to go there Monday through Saturday. They have hours. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe Show sent you. They work with most insurance companies, and if not, they will offer you a discount. I am heading over there probably one day this week. I have a feeling God lined this up for me for a very certain reason. You, my friend, going to get some eye exams for you also.
I know, I got to go. I know.
And thank you to all of our crew. Happy birthday, Dan. Taylor, thank you for running the board. A lot of good stuff coming out of the studio today. Have a great day, everyone. Be kind to each other, and we will see you tomorrow. Snooze time, 9 a.m. drive time.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
In the cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save it. Your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors. Just a ray of light, bathing me in drops of ink that gleams across my body. Wish you could unfreeze my heart and we could fly